Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got our Lilithmon mat and our Lady Devimon figure helping us out because last week we looked at the starter decks that they came out with and I really wanted to pull out Lady Devimon for that. Unfortunately, I put all the starter decks and I didn't have enough room with all that to have her out. So she's going to join us for this unboxing, which we are going to start the unboxing for the New Awakening boxes that I bought. So without further ado, good adventures go left, so we're going to start with the left box. We've already seen a fair amount of the cards in this set. We haven't seen any of the secret rares yet, so that'd be exciting. I've also done something a little different this time, which I think is better, where I have gone through the cards that we've already looked at, and I have specifically marked down the ones that we don't have yet. So that way, I can look over at the list that I've made and take note, so that if I'm like, have we seen this one before? I don't have to relook at it again. Alright, let's get that lid off as sneakily as possible. And we got Cody and we got the two promo cards, which I believe these were released before. I'm not entirely certain. We'll take a look at them at the end of the box. Cody, I'm fairly certain we've seen before as 89. We have seen him. But just as a reminder, he's a 3 play cost, start of your turn, or start of your main phase. If you have a yellow Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. Your turn, when one of your Digimon with 2 or more colors attacks, you may suspend this tamer to give one of your opponent's Digimon minus 2,000 DP for the turn. And security effect, play this card without paying its memory cost. So as far as this first effect goes, I like that a lot more than the if your memory is 2 or less, set it to 3, because it means you can put multiple of these in your deck and it doesn't become redundant after 1 copy. It just gets more powerful. So that's nice, because for it to be your turn, your memory would have to be at least 1. So when you play the first one out, on all future turns, it's going to make your memory at least 2. And then from there, it's going to be at least 3. So with 2 copies, it's already doing the same thing as 2 copies of the, if your memory was 2 or less, set it to 3. So I like that. And it doesn't lose its effect afterwards. So even if they set your memory to 3, then it becomes like 4 or 5, 6, or 7. So that's nice. So we're going to pull out the top 4 packs, and I'm going to put you back right over there. We got the 4 packs. Let's get right into this. Again, we don't have the memory counter cards. I would like to see new ones, but I can understand why not. Armor texture, we've seen. Gazamon, Drill Mojimon, Senbondoken, Soulmon, Frozomon, Pulsemon, Kari. We have seen Kari, right? Yes, we have. Black Gatomon. I'm going to put her aside. Marsmon. Light Dramon. Okay, so they changed Raydramon's name in the American release, and this is one of the cards that we were missing. So he's a 5 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP, Digivolve 2 from Vmon, Armor Purge, and when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon, and this is a green-blue Digimon. He only Digivolves from green or from a Vmon. So that's interesting. I mean, I like Armor Purge. I now know what like how to use that, so I do like that ability. And we got Davis and Ken, which I think is another one we were missing. It was. So he's a 4 play cost. Start of your main phase. If you have a blue Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. If you have a green Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. Your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into Digimon with 2 or more colors, you may suspend this tamer to unsuspend that Digimon. Security effect, play this card without paying its memory cost. As I said, I like the tamers that have this effect now better than the if you have 2 or less, set it to 3. And this one is doubly good because that means it's 4, which is more expensive than the 3. But if you're playing a dual color deck, then that first turn you're getting 2 memory. The second one you're getting, if you get 2 of these out, you're getting 4 memory. So they're already starting to pay for themselves. If you manage to get 4 of them out, you start every turn with 8 memory for just having blue-green Digimon in play. And that's crazy. So I put the, if you're wondering, I put the Black Automon off to the side. Because I have a friend. She was actually the one that liked Bokumon. Because he has all the cats. And I thought she might enjoy that. And we've now got 5 copies, so... And I'm sure to open more. So we got another Senbo Doken. Exermon. Psychemon. Kokuamon. Surfimon. Ikikaimon. Master Tyrannomon. We got Vmon. I believe we have Vmon. We have gotten Vmon before. Raisin Fury Mode. Terriermon. We got Sylphimon, which is another one that we were missing. So Sylphimon is an 8 play cost, a 4 Digivolution cost from red or yellow, which is a dual color, red or yellow. 8,000 DP, DNA Digivolve 0 from 2 level 4s. And then when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5,000 DP for the turn. Then when you DNA Digivolve, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less. So I was wondering for a second, like, why would I DNA Digivolve if it's, like, I'm using up 2 level 4s. It is 0, but that second ability is great for that. And the inherited effect is when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less. So I like this one. And I'm just kind of noticing that in the background, that kind of looks like that might be a Aquilamon going on back there. And there's Gatomon. Okay, so they got the 2 forms in the. I like that little attention to detail. That's pretty cool. If I had a red-yellow deck, I would definitely put this one in. I feel like that is a good card. And then we got Ryudomon, who's a 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1,000 DP. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with X antibody in its trait, and 1 Yuji Musaya among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then the inherited effect of all turns while the Digimon has X antibody in its traits, it gains Decoy Black. Again, this is for an X antibody deck, which I think we're getting close to being able to build. But personally, I feel like we're just not there yet. And when we do get the ability to build it, it could be a miss. Like with the Dioboromon, they've all worked together really well. So we might have a hit, we might have a miss. I don't know. It's going to take some a little more to see. We got Mushroomon, Ginryumon, Elecmon, Snow Agumon, Top Gun. I believe we have Top Gun. Yes, we do. Ankylamon, Hookmon, Ison Ryujin, BBmon. I think we're missing BBmon. This was the last in training we were missing. So their inherited effect is opponent's turn. While all your Digimon are suspended, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. Oh, I thought it said while all your opponents... Okay, so opponent's turn. While all of your Digimon are suspended, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. So that's kind of some protection. I don't know. Not sure if I'd rather have this than other green ones. We got Cherubimon. We got Shakuamon. I think this was another one we were missing. It is. Good. We're getting a lot off the list. Shakuamon is an 8 play cost, a 4 Digivolution cost from yellow or blue, and it is a yellow-blue. 8000 DP. DNA Digivolve 0 from 2 level 4s. 1 yellow, 1 blue. When Digivolving, if you have 5 or fewer security cards, recover 1 from your deck. Then, when DNA Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the number of cards in your security stack to its owner's hand. Okay. So this would be... This one's weird. This one's weird to me. And here's why. It's because... Early game, if this guy comes out and you still have 5, maybe even 6 cards in your security stack, I don't feel like your opponent would have a level 5 or 6 to work with this guy. Whereas late game, you're going to have less cards in your security stack, which means when this guy gets played, it's not going to be able to use its full effect to take out a Mega or anything. So, in that regards, like, this is a weird one. Like, I want to like it. I'm not sure how useful it actually is. And then we got Flame Hell Scythe, which is a 6 play cost. Main, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6000 DP for the turn. Then play 1 purple or yellow Digimon with 6000 DP or less from your trash without paying its memory cost. Yeah, and this is Ophanimon Fall Down mode. Oh, and security effect, activate this card's main effect. Oh, did we say... I'm not sure if we did. Shakuamon's security, or inherited effect is when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. That's good. Again, I'm not sure if this muddled center area, if it's worth it or not to play. Like, if you can recover yourself back up to 5... late game, then that one's definitely worthwhile to put it in. But you'd have to get there, and you'd have to play out... You'd have to have low-level Digimon out already. It seems like a hard one to pull off its great effect. Here we have the last pack. Starting out with Pistamon, Frozamon, Candlemon, Betelgamamon, Dreamojimon, Kyukimon, Unjamon, Pandemonium Flame, which we do not have. Okay. Glad I double checked. So this one is a 2 play cost. Main, you may delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with a level less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. Security effect, delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So I really like the security effect. This effect I'm not super crazy about. I mean, I know with purple it's probably going to be alright, but the idea that you are deleting a Mega to take out one of their Megas, that could be like a niche situation, in which case I would play this on a side deck. Maybe 1 or 2 in the main deck. I could not see playing more than that because it's just such a steep cost to get rid of one of your playmakers to get rid of one of theirs. And their playmaker has to be unsuspended, which means you kind of have to be in a game state where they're not going to attack with that Digimon. And that's not what a powerhouse is going to do. A powerhouse is going to attack in. So this is definitely like kind of a side deck to me. We got another Gurimon. We got Plasma Shot, which we do not have Plasma Shot. Another one we needed. This is a 4 play cost. While you have a Digimon with Armor Form in its traits in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Main, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000 DP for the turn, and all of your opponent's Digimon get minus 1,000 DP for the turn for each card with Armor Form in its traits in your trash. Security effect, activate this card's main effect. So I was worried about for each one with Armor Form because I thought it would be in play. No, it's in your trash. So I would imagine that your average deck would probably have 4 if they're running this card. Like maybe even 6 is probably the bare minimum I'd want to. And the idea that all of your opponent's Digimon would get minus, let's say 3,000 is a nice average for that. So one Digimon would get minus 4,000, and all of them would get minus 3,000 on top of that. That's a minus 7,000 towards one. That's enough to delete something or for you to ram something into it to delete it. This one's all right. I like that. And then we got Myotismon. He is an 8 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 8,000 DP. When Digivolving, trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Then you may play one Yukio Okawa from your trash without paying its memory cost. Inherited effect. On deletion, if this Digimon has Myotismon in its name, you may play one Yuki Okiwa from your hand or trash, suspended without paying its memory cost. So this is kind of how I'm feeling about the X-Antibody, where they're trying to do stuff with Myotismon. I don't think it's working. So this Myotismon is a pass just because they're trying to cobble together a Myotismon playstyle, and I just don't think it's there. And then we got Digimon Emperor. 3 play cost, all turns. When one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this Tamer to draw 1. Opponent's turn. When one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon is moved from their breeding area to their battle area, gain 2 memory. Security effect. Play this card without paying its memory cost. I still cannot I can't not underestimate, but tell you how good that this opponent's turn part is to me, because I can't just state strongly enough how much that is, because the idea of you slowing them down just that little bit more, that they're not being able to put stuff out fast enough, so they're not going to be able to attack at the same speed. That's great. And if you could manage to work 2 or 3 of these into a deck, like if you could imagine to do 4, where it's like they can't move out their rookies into the battle area because that means they would give you 8 memory. That's amazing. And then the drawing whenever a level 5 or lower Digimon is deleted, that's not going to be too hard. I mean, again, that's kind of clashing with slowing out to bring rookies out, but then wanting to destroy those rookies, that's kind of weird. But I definitely like parts of this card. So with that, we've opened up the first 4 packs of the box. Join us next time and we'll continue going over the left side. If you have any suggestions for anything video-wise you'd like to see me do, leave it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It really does help. And until then, I will see you next time.